Hello, my name is Darren Soldrinsky and I'm with Intranet, mobile media, Intranet, not internet. And I am going to present use case number 3. Use case number 3. So this is use case number 3, which is at home, your apartment, your place of residence, where you're staying, where you're living. So I'm going to show you the application of using the portable mobile media server or home network at home, the cooler. So I'm going to take off right now and let's get to it. I'm the only cameraman, so I'll be doing this myself. And basically showing you and operating the camera. Sorry. Okay, so here's the cooler. This cooler is the one I've been talking about, IMM0001. I'll be showing you the configuration, its configuration. I'm not going to show you the components. I'll let Darren myself do it just prior, so you know what's in here. I will open it up just to show you that it is, but first thing you want to do with this cooler is to move it to a central area wherever you normally live. So if you're sitting on the couch, put it somewhere in that room that you spend most of your time in. So if it's in a house, like I said, put it somewhere central. If it's in your apartment, well, again, somewhere central. If you're a student, just leave it in your room. Basically, you're going to move it, pick it up, take it. Again, it rolls. Let's just roll it. Yeah, it's a little heavy. It's because of the battery, but it rolls just fine. I'm going to roll it into my living room here because I spend a lot of my time here in the kitchen, and this is kind of a good positioning. This will be a good positioning of it, so that way, just another thing to consider is wherever you put it, you need to put it by a plug, okay, a 110 outlet. So again, you need to put it by a 110. Basically, once you plug in your power converter, the SunForce power converter, once you plug that in, you shouldn't have to touch this again, unless, well, I don't know, if something breaks, but that's not going to happen. Anyhow, let's go find the cord. Remember I told you before that the cord for the SunForce power converter is usually the 2-prong, and we want to plug it into an outlet. Once you plug it in, you basically just leave it alone. Preferably you want to put it somewhere just kind of out of the way. This spot isn't necessarily out of the way, but it is central right now, and I just wanted to show it to you. So I probably put it a little bit in a slightly different area, but just to prove to you where it's at. Again, here it is. So I'm not going to go over it real quick, I'll just go over it real quick. Solar power control, charge controller, your router, your PC, the battery, SunForce, the inverter. Anyhow, that's all you got to do. And then I would just maybe give it just give it a little breathing room. Just make sure there's a little bit of a gap so it got some breathing. Because it can get warm. We'll just leave it up a little bit. It does have holes all over it, but anyhow, I'm just going to put it here just to show you. But you might want to put something next to it, or maybe put it behind a couch, or I don't know, somewhere in the corner. It's a cooler, so it doesn't look terrible, but you might not want it right in the middle of a room or something. If you're a student, you have no choice, right? Okay, so let's get started here. So I've got some notes, and I'm going to walk you through everything. My first thing to do is to show you that, or first thing I'm going to do is to start up let me just put you down for a second, so I can show you what I'm doing. I don't want you to fall. So maybe what I need to do is put you over here. Okay, I'm just gonna move this chair, turn this around. I can see it. I don't want you to fall. So I'm going to show you that things are working when I show them to you. Okay, so I'm going to grab a tablet. So let's grab a tablet. And here's the tablet. I'm just going to show you that it is connecting, or you have to connect to the cooler. And if you look here, you'll see it's actually connected to IMM0001 2G. So I am connected to the cooler. I just moved the cooler over there, but it's in the living room. But you have to connect all your devices to your SID, and then you just use the URL to go to the content. Anyhow, this shows you that I'm connected. Oops. And now I'm going to go to the URL. I'll display the URL for you. So you'll go to the home page area, and I'm going to show you the movie. I'll show you a movie on this one. So I got a bunch of movies on here. Again, like I said, I can't give you the content, but I can give you, you'll be getting all this as far as the split screens and the PHPs and all that. You'll be getting this, like this, you'll get all this as well. I can't give you the content though, sorry. Okay, so I'm selecting a movie on here. Again, this is going to be streamed by the cooler, this movie. Just to show you that you can have multiple things going on. Okay, I'm just going to hold on the video, and you can see it says, gives me an option to go full screen. And I'm using Firefox, of course. I don't know how many times I say that you need to use Firefox. What's going on? Firefox is just a better browser. It streams, it doesn't load. Streams your video right away. Doesn't have to. You don't need any disk space on your tablet. It'll just stream it. Won't load it, so you won't need to. Okay, so is the volume up? Yeah. So you can see it playing. Anyhow, I'm going to put this one down on, I'm going to put this one and leave it running on the coffee table. So I'll be putting it down over here. See. And I'll show it to you later. It's still playing. Okay, let's go to number 2. What are we doing next here? Okay, this next tablet, I'm going to show you a slideshow of pics, again from the same server. Okay, so here we go. It's a new tablet, different tablet. Let me show you that we're connected. We got to be connected. So if you can see up here, connected to IMM01 or 0001. Okay, so we are, and we're going to go to the URL. This tablet's got a crack in the screen. I don't know what I did, but it's still working, of course. So we're going to go to the pics, which the pics will be under the web server. Oops. We're going to go to the web server. Oh, there we go. Sometimes my fingers just don't connect with these things. I mean, sometimes the print is so small, I gotta stretch it out, get it bigger, and then, you know, then there's, it seems like there's issues sometimes. I got 5 fingers. Okay, so let's get this out, and we're going to pick some. We're going to go to pictures, and yeah, I'm not sure where the albums are that have the. So these are all my albums by year. I don't know, let's just do a mix and see how big that is. It's not huge, but it'll just repeat. So I'm going to go into that PHP show, which is the slideshow. It's just, you know, all it does is whatever you have in the directory, it'll display it in the slideshow for you. So I'm going to delay it by delay it by 15 seconds. There we go. Turn it this way, maybe it'll go longer or bigger. Yeah, there we go. So there you go. You can see. Let's see if it'll go bigger this way. So it's a slideshow. Just like I said, when you drop your pictures into the folder, you don't have to do anything. You just run this PHP, it'll go through a slideshow, or you can just view them in your own way. But it's a way that it'll go through by itself. If there's someone had a better slideshow player, then that's fine too, right? Okay, I'm going to put that on the table too. So again, this is being served up by the server. There's still the movie playing. So again, 2 different people could be enjoying 2 different things. That's 2. Let's go to the next one, and so the next one is I had issue with this before with YouTube. I don't know if you saw it on the website, but YouTube didn't like that I was playing copywritten music. Anyhow, I'm not going to talk about it right now, but anyhow, I got this phone, and I'm going to use the phone again to play music. I wanted to show you that it's connected. Oops. 1 second. Okay, can you see that? It's connected to IMM0001. Again, that's the cooler. And I am going to the site. So there's, I don't know if you can see that very well, but let me grab it bigger and see it there. So I'm going to the web server one. The web server one. So again, this is a phone, right? Okay, so I need to go to the music. The reason why I don't play videos on this is because, first of all, it's way too small, and secondly, this is an older phone, so it actually doesn't have as much memory. So the videos are they kind of have a little bit of a lag, but that's not because of the server, it's because of the phone. Not much, but a little bit. It needs a little more memory. Okay, so I'm just going to play some. I'm just going to play something that hopefully YouTube will leave me alone with. Maybe some Spanish music. It's just, I'm going to play it through VLC. I got VLC loaded in here. Can you hear that? Okay, so. Okay, so the phone, you know, the music's streaming to the phone. Okay, so that's 3 different people, right? And I'm going to go and put it on the table too. Later I'll just show you the table and you see they're all playing. I'm just going to turn this down though, because I don't want it to bug us, and plus, in case YouTube's got a problem. But I'll let you hear it later so you know it's still playing. Prove it to you. Okay, so there you go, that's the phone. Okay, so there, that's 3 devices. 3. Next one. Okay, so what we're going to do now is I'm going to surprise you a little bit, because I'm going to show you, not only am I going to show you a device that works, not only am I going to show you a device that works, but I'm going to show you, I'm going upstairs now, okay, so, you know, that was, so you can see down here, let me just twist this around, you can see, there's where the cooler is. See the devices playing down there? They're on the coffee table. I'm taking you upstairs because this is another living space that I'm at. And on this tablet, what I want to do is I want to actually load something on the server, show you how simple that is, and how simple it is. Not only is it simple, but you'll get instant feedback. You'll be able to share it right away. So I am upstairs here. So you can see, like I said, it's the loft area, and I am turning this around so you can see me, see what I'm doing at least. Okay, you can see me here. So here's this other tablet. Now, I'm going to show you what I'm going to do with this tablet. First of all, I want to show you that it's also connected to IMM. So if you can see that, it's connected to IMM0001 0001. So there it is. And but what I'm going to do first is I'm going to take a video. Well, actually, no, that's not what I'm going to do first. I'm going to show you the site. I'm going to show you the area. Like, I'm going to go to the website and show you that there's nothing, that the file that I'm going to produce right now isn't there. Just to prove it to you, right? So you don't, you know that I moved it there. And all you do to move files onto the server is an FTP client. And I'll show you. There's an APK that's for Android that I'll include that you use to load your files from your tablets or your phones, and then there's WinSCP or FileZilla that you can use for loading files on off of a PC. Okay. Anyhow, let's go. I'm going to go to web or movies or web server because that's where I do videos, like private videos, not videos, not movies. Let me get in there. Oops, sorry there. You got to remember to either hit the little folder or the plus or minus sign, because if you hit on the name, it doesn't open up the folder. Okay, so we're going to go to the web server site. And we're going to go to the videos when they come up. Okay, you can see this. And the area we're going to go to. So I'm going to videos. Okay, there, and then I'm going to go down to 2018 because that's what it is right now. Okay. Okay, so if you look on at 2018 right now, you see the only MP4 sitting right now. The video is the one I tested. Look really hard there, you can see it. I actually tested it already. I used this tablet, I used the camera, I created an MP4, and then I used the FTP client just to drop it on the server. Okay, but you can see, look at this one. Okay, so this one says 2018-04 or 12-04, again December 4th, but it's 9/15/31. That's what this one is. Now we'll show you one produced with this tablet and loaded. Okay, so I'm just going to leave that right now. Okay, so let's go to camera. So now I'm going to go to camera, and can you see? You can see the camera is playing. I've got it on video right now. I'm just going to start the record. Okay, if you look in the corner, it says it's starting to record. It's flashing. It's at 2 megs right now. I'm going to move it around a little bit, and I'll bring it back here just to show you what I'm seeing. So I'm moving around on the loft area here. I'm going to turn up the volume on the TV that was on. I don't know if you remember seeing it. Just to show you, it's current and it's picking it up. Can you hear that?
Yeah, you've been talking to people there about the
impact
this is going to have.
The news is on right now.
Yeah, we're here at St. Lawrence Market.
Okay, can you hear that? Anyhow, I'll even show you the. I'll even show you the cooler. I'll just be right back. Okay, so this is video with. I'm still doing a video with this camera. Okay, so you can see it's still on. Okay, there we go. I'm just showing you how fast and how easy it is. Anyhow, I'm going to turn it off now. So there we go. We're going to exit. We're back to here. Okay, so now I want to show you something, because I want to show you the application you'll be using is this guy here. So you see, it's and FTP. It's an FTP client basically for tablets and phones, and this is what you'll use to connect. So, transfer the files. Okay, so we just did a video from the camera, right? So let's go and we'll run this FTP client. You can see I've got an icon right here. I'm just going to run this FTP client. I've already set this up to point to the cooler. I've got an icon pointing to the cooler, and here's my 001. I've got an icon here for 001. This is the settings. You'll have to do that, right? I don't want to show you how to do that right now. It's a waste of time. And we went to the web server area, so I'm going to oops, there we go. Now I'm connecting. So basically what this is doing is it's connecting to the cooler, the web server, or your home network. I don't know what you want to call it. Okay, so we're connected right now. So this is looking at the cooler right now, and we went to video. I don't know if you can see down here, but there's video. I want to go to video. I want to go to 2018. Can you see that? I want to go to 2018. There we are. And I don't know if you can see that well enough, but if you look, you can see there's an MP4 there. It's the one we were looking at through the website, and again, it's got its timestamp at 9/15/31. Okay, that's the one that was there. But okay, so this is where we want to put that file we just created. The camera video that we just created. So I'm going to now go over to where it's sitting on this laptop. I just clicked a little icon at the top there, which is a tablet icon or a phone, and I'm going to DCIM. This is where it sits. Here's my camera. So this is actually on this tablet. It's looking on this tablet. Okay, so if you can see that at all, but there is a new file created, 1204 1007 36, and that's the one we just created. I'm just going to hold it just to see that there's a check mark next to it. This is how easy it is. And then I hit the upload. There's a little up arrow kind of thing here. It's just saying, do you want to upload? I say yeah. See it? It's uploading. Basically it's moving this MP4 from this tablet to the server. Like that's how easy that is. So okay, and I say okay, it's done. It just finished moving this video that I created from this tablet over to the server. Okay, I'm just going to exit this thing. Let's just go back and actually exit from it. Okay, so I'm going to disconnect from it. It'll go all the way out. You can see it's disconnected. Okay, so now I'm going to go and open up the browser to see if it's actually on there, and we'll play it. Okay, so let's go to Firefox. Okay, so it right now it's not showing it because you have to refresh. So let's do a reset. Reset should reload the page. Okay, so again, this is the web server one where the videos are. Let's open the videos. Let's go to 2018 because that's where we put it. And look at that. Like it's already there. Like it's that easy and that simple. The file's there. You can go and look at it. See, there's 100736. That's the one we just created with this tablet, the video, the MP4. Now you just click on it and it's going to play it. I'm going to hold this real quick here. It'll go. Let's go full screen. This is what. Listen.
And I'll bring it back here just to show you what I'm seeing. So I'm moving around on the loft area here. I'm going to turn up the volume on the TV that was on. I don't know if you remember seeing it. Just to show you. It's current. It's picking it up.
Do you remember this? This is the video I just recorded with this tablet. And we're watching it off the server right now. Anybody that you have, like it's already saved, and anybody can be viewing it right now that can access your website. That's how fast it is, how easy it was. And it could be a photo, you know, a video, it doesn't matter what. You could have a file on here that you just want to load on the server and get it. Okay, so that was the video, eh? So, again, you know, there it is. And I played it for you. So, you know, I just wanted to show you, again, you know, go back to here. So I wanted to show you, you know, that you can take a picture or a video from a tablet or a phone, and then you just use this FTP client on your tablet and phone just to move it over to that server. It's really easy. Or if there's something on the server you want to put on your tablet, like let's say you got a contact list and you want to move it to here, you just use the FTP client to make the connection to the server. And again, this is a password, so you don't want to give it to anybody. This is for you. You take that file and you just load it on here like a PDF or something. Now all of a sudden your tablet will have that contact list that's sitting on there, so you can take it into the store or wherever. You know, it could be a list or whatever it could be. The applications are huge next to this, you know, to what you can do. But that's how simple it was. I wanted to show you how easy it was. Okay, so that's this one up here, and this is in the loft area, and it was working fine. So you can see the distance works really well as well. Okay, so now let's go do some more. Okay, so I'm gonna put this guy down. I'm not gonna worry about him. I got a lot more fun stuff for you to see. Okay, let's go back down. Okay, so you can see again, this is where we're at. Here's the TV was playing. And this is where I did that, the tablet here. So let's go back down. It will go through walls, only so many walls though, because again, you know, so if you put this in one room, you'll be able to get, it'll work in another. Okay, so now I'm going to show you something really cool, extra cool, okay? This is a PC, and what I'm going to do is, you saw how it worked with the tablet. So here's my PC. It's just a regular Acer laptop with Windows 7 on it. That's all it is. And actually what I've got, I don't know if you can see it right there, but that's just a USB HDMI, wireless HDMI to the TV up here. So this is extended. It's the extended display, and it's showing the extended display right there on the TV screen. You can see these devices, they're still working, eh? So they're all working still just fine. Anyhow, so what I'm going to do here, just to show you something cool, is that I'm going to create a YouTube MP4, and I'm going to load it on the server and play it for you. Okay. But I thought I'd bring in a little bit of information for you, so of how to use this stuff at the same time as showing you how this works. So again, I wanted to show you first that I am not connected to the server right now. If you look, I'm wirelessly connected, but I'm connected to my internet connection. I don't know if you can see that right here, but it's showing right here that I'm connected to Casa DND1, which has an internet connection, and I just wanted to show you that to you. So it's not connected to IMM0001. So if you look right here, you see? So my wireless connection right here is not connected to the cooler. It's connected to an internet connection. And the reason for that is because I want to show you how I use these tools. So two things I wanted to show you. First, WinSCP is the FTP client that you would probably want to use. It's again open source, free. They call it a file manager, but it's an FTP client. It says right there, FTP client, and that's what you'd use to connect to the cooler. It's free. I'll also have that. I'll also have it for you on the server, so you can load it on your PC if you want. But you can go on the web and pick it up as well. The other tool that you want to use is this one here, OBS Studio. It's an open broadcaster software. It's again free and open source software, public domain software, and this is what I'm going to use to record the YouTube, create the MP4, and then we're going to use the client to move it over to the server and play it. But I'll show you how simple it is. Okay, so that's the big thing. I am going to record the Dollar Vigilante. I don't know if you ever saw him on YouTube, but Jeff Burrick, I really enjoy his programs. I think he's a very smart man. Anyhow, I'm going to move this guy. You'll see him slide off the screen, and then look over there. You can see he's moving under the screen over there, right there. And what I'm going to do is make him full screen. Hopefully I'm hitting the right button. There we go. I don't want him playing yet because I don't know if you see him, but so he's on the extended display, and it says Dollar Vigilante right there, and that's a YouTube. Again, that's a YouTube video, right? So I've already installed, because I'm not going to do that whole process with you here, not at least not in this video anyway. Maybe in a different one, but showing you guys exactly how I installed this software. I went over to the, I'm going to go over to the OBS software. So here it is right here, and you can see I already set it up so it would already play, or excuse me, it's already set up to window capture that screen over there, and you'll see how you can like I said, this is a tool you can use. If you create your own MP4s any way you create them, it's fine. Just create an MP4 so you can move on to the server. I'm just showing you a method of doing it. This is not something like that I'm really in. It's not part of what I'm selling here. I'm just selling you the cooler, right? But I'm just giving you a tool to use if you don't have any tools to use. So anyhow, I'm going to start the recording here on OBS, and then I just go over to the screen here, and what I'm doing is, so can you hear that? Okay, so you can see OBS is actually recording the YouTube video. You can see that. So I've got them on full screen on the TV, and that's my extended display. And the OBS is actually recording him. Okay, this is something you can use for recording all kinds of video that you want to take from the internet. But I just want to show you how simple it is. It's available to you. It's free. And Nobel Peace Prize winning president who didn't have one day of peace his whole presidency. I really recommend this guy to actually go and listen to what he's got to say too, because I truly believe in almost everything he says. But I'm not here to promote him. I'm here to talk to you about, you know, how to create an MP4 from you know, a YouTube video or some video that's on the internet. Okay, so I'm going to now stop. Actually, no, I'll first stop. If you look over here, I don't know if you can see my little icon. You probably can't see my mouse cursor or whatever. But I'm going to basically stop him, pause him on there, because that's where he was. I'm going to minimize the screen, or not minimize it, but take him off right now. You can see I've kind of made him smaller there. And then I'll stop the recording here. And if you look down here, I'm stopping the recording. Okay, so now I've in my output, my directory where I save the recording is right behind this. So we'll minimize him. And where are we now? Oh, right here. So you can see right now it is again 12:04, which is December 4th, and 10:22. Remember upstairs we were at 10:15 or something like that, 10:07, and so now here's my MP4 created from my OBS tool, recording a YouTube video. I'm just going to give details on this file just to show you what it created. So if you look on here, the details on here, it shows that it's a 1280 by 546. Total bit rate's 1100 kilobits per second. It's got a 44 kilohertz audio sample rate, which is pretty good. That's just been set up through OBS. But you know, this is a 2-minute. Right now, it's only a 2-minute video, because you saw I didn't leave it recording for very long. You can record as much as you got, as much as this space you got. But anyhow, I wanted, let's. You can see it sitting right here, right now, right? Okay, so that's what I wanted. That's how fast it was to record. You know, once you're set up, I said everything that you do after you set up is so easy and so fast. But anyhow, this is the PC, and I recorded the MP4. Or you could use, you know, a stick and, you know, rip a DVD or whatever it is, but create an MP4. An MP4 is a better format, especially. I give in the previous video an idea what the parameters you should be using for converting files. So I'm going to now go to connect to the server. Okay, so you can see I'm not connected to the one I want to be. This is the one with the internet. So I'm going to connect now to my, see it's showing right there, IMM0001 2G. I want to connect to that. And so now I've taken my wireless and I'm not connected to the internet anymore. You can see right there. I'll just do a status just to prove to you. So there you go. No internet connection, no internet access, but I'm connected now to the cooler, right? So this laptop now is connected to the cooler. Alrighty, so remember what I showed you that, let me bring him back again. I'm going to try to bring this whole screen back over to the, oh, here we go. Okay, so you can see it's coming back over here. Okay, so WinSCP. So this is the software I'm going to use, the FTP client, just like on a tablet, to move that file over to the server. So, okay, so let's minimize him. So I've created an icon already, right here. I don't know if you can see it. This icon is the icon that's going to the web server of the cooler, and I'm going to double click. So this is WinSCP on my Windows machine, but this is a PC, right? This isn't a laptop, or excuse me, it's a laptop PC. It's not a tablet or phone, so that's why you would be using the other thing for that. Okay, so this is what you get. You get like one frame on the left side, which is your PC or your laptop, and then the one on the right is the actual server. So now I want to go to the home area, and I want to go to the videos on the server. Right? We're going to go to the 2018, which is where here's the file that we had that we loaded with the tablet. It's sitting right there. Now what we're going to do is select, I don't know if you can see up here, but my folder is IMM off the desktop. Can you see up there at all? My folder up here is IMM off the desktop here. See, desktop IMM. Let me bring this guy back again. Okay, so I want to make sure I go here. I'm on desktop. And then I go to IMM, which is right there. Okay, so now this is the area. This is this left side of this WinSCP area is the same folder as this. And here's that file sitting right there. Can you see it? I just highlighted it. It's right there. You can see I've highlighted it. And then all you have to do is just drag it over. So I'm just going to drag it over. And there it is. Like it's done. So that YouTube video that I was recording right there, I just moved it over to the server, and it's available now. That's simple, that easy. Okay, and to prove it, of course, is let's view it. Let's view it from the PC first of all. So here's I'll show you the URL again, but this is my URL again to use Firefox to display it on the server. And I go full screen here as soon as I can. Okay, there we go. So you can see here's the web server. Okay, so this is the cooler. Looking at the cooler. Alright, so the same thing that we were doing on the tablet, but I'm using the laptop. Okay, so I open the video. Here's 2018. And there we go. You see it sitting right here? That's the one we just put on there right now. Like that quick and that easy. So let's play it to prove it. Oh, okay. It's displaying. Oh, there it is. Sound. Can you hear the sound? It's actually playing. But
I went to Venezuela
there you go.
months ago, and it's about $100 US is about a backpack of money, and now it's
so that's the same video we just recorded.
This happens all the time in many different countries. It happened in Zimbabwe 10 years ago. It's happened in Germany in the 1920s.
So that's how fast and how easy it was to record like a YouTube video. You can see there's no garbage around it, you know, like Firefox or the YouTube stuff that it has. If you use this tool, you can get past all that garbage, advertising and stuff. And then I just saved that video to my cooler. So now that's content I have, right? It could have been a movie, just as easily a movie, or your home video.
We're heading into hyperinflation of debt, which will end up in hyperinflation.
Okay, so anyhow, I've shown you that. I just wanted to show you that, and this is playing off the, this is playing off the. The sound's actually sitting on the TV because I'm using the TV as my audio out, but the laptop is connected right now, using Firefox, playing that video we just created. Being streamed from the cooler to the laptop, right? So again, this is another device that's playing something totally different, right? Playing something totally different. You can see all these devices are still working. So I just wanted to prove it to you. Can you hear that? It's still playing. The screen went out right now, right? So that's still playing. So I think this is still working too. The slideshow is still working. There it is. See, right? And so okay. So again, this is a lot of people doing a lot of things all at the same time. I'm going to start up a new tablet just to show you that. I'm going to show you that. I'm not faking you out. This is actually on the cooler right now. So what I'm going to do to prove it is I'm going to take a totally different tablet. So here's another tablet that I've got. It's got nothing going on it. Oops. Right, so here we are. Let's make sure that we're connected to the cooler. Okay, can you see that? It's connected to IMM0001 2G, right? Which is the cooler. And let's just go to, we're going to go to the same place that we just stored those files. Again, this is a totally different laptop. I don't know if you remember, the other laptop was a Samsung. This one's an RCA. It's definitely not the PC. We went to the web server. I just want to make sure, just to show you that it is working. So like I said, it could be, you can have everybody, you can serve up everybody, and you can put videos and pics up like on your server really fast, or take them down. It's super easy to use. But I wanted to show you how it was done. So here's those files. You can see there's the files. So this is a different box. That's how fast it loaded them up. I'm going to just play the YouTube one right away for you. And I'm going to hold it on the screen, the full screen. So there you go, you see that? That's the one we just,
I went to Venezuela about a year and a half ago.
That's the one we just finished loading up. We just recorded it, just live right now, as we said.
This happens all the time in many different countries.
Excuse me, as this demo is going, or this promo, or this
happened in Germany in the 1920s.
Instruction thing is going.
It will happen actually everywhere, because when you have a fiat currency,
see how good quality? Like it's good quality. And it's all in sync, and like I said, that's
central bank just prints out money to pay for it.
How fast it was. I just want to show you. You don't need super expensive stuff, and you've got something that'll last forever. You just stay away from the internet.
As much as when Barack drone bomber, the
Okay, so
Nobel Peace Prize winning
anyhow, I'm going to get out of this one.
Or Greece, which has had some problems in the last few years. In fact, what usually happens is people wait until it's too late to find out another option.
I'm going to
that's what happened in
exit
Greece.
from here. I'm just going to start another movie just to show you. Okay, so I'm going to go to movie server. As it comes up, there we go. So I'm at the movie server now. So let's pick 2018, I guess. Right, so here we are. This is what I was doing on all the other videos, remember? So we'll pick one. Okay, just going to hold the video, go full screen. Right, so this is streaming from the box. And now what I'm going to do is go with you. I'm just going to show you all these things that are working. Let's move this phone off for a second. I'm going to prove it to you in a second, the phone, but okay. You see the stuff still playing. Okay. So if you were in a different room too, you know, like I said, you could probably store this in another room, but I try to keep it kind of close by, because then you're going to get the best output. You can have everybody doing their own thing, listening, you know, with headphones or whatever. Now, can you hear this guy going? See, he's still playing the music. Right? So, you know, everybody's being streamed different things here, right? And it's all working fine. You know, like I said, including the laptop could be doing different things as well. So, anyhow, this is the home case, or excuse me, use case number 3, which I wanted to show you about in your home. Now this server here, like I said, you can put it in some corner somewhere. It can sit. You don't have to touch it. You don't have to touch it if you don't want to. Just use the FTP client right now to load and unload it, and to change it the way you want to. You know, display your tablet up on your screen up here. Here's an example of using like a HDMI connection to a PC, which is really kind of handy actually. I'm going to come back over here. I'm just going to go and, I don't know if you can see that actually. I'm going to the movie server right here. Oops. Okay, so we're gonna go over here to, like, let's pick something like 2009. Okay, I'm gonna do like the Avatar. So see, you hear that? I'm gonna right click and then I'm gonna go full screen. Whoops, I don't want to do it there though. I'm going to go over here. Oh, what did I just click on? and show controls. I need to get it over there and then do full screen. So show controls. Maybe that's full screen. Oh, there we go. Okay, so you see?
They can fix a spine if you got the money. But not of that depth, not in this economy. VHF for $12 will get you a cup of coffee.
Yeah, so this is Avatar, the extended version actually being played like on the full screen here. And again, this is coming from, oh right, you can't stand, I just realized what I did is that infrared is how this actually wireless works. So if you stand in front of the connection, then that's why it's good if you got a PC that you can connect HDMI directly to, then you won't have any, because wireless actually can degrade a little bit, right? But if you look down here, so this is what I'm saying. So that's being wireless, right? But again, it's playing the movie from, you know, from the cooler, right? So you can watch all your stuff. Everybody's still watching whatever they want to be watching. Okay. Okay. So I hope I've proven my case. I hope I've shown you how exciting this is. You know, again, you need to get one. You need to get one. That's all I can tell you. I'll show more videos explaining some other uses and other ways of, you know, like examples and things. But for now, take care.